Hi, my name is Carlos Coronado, game dev of Infernium, and welcome to this tutorial where we're going to learn how to create a simple custom map for Infernium to make a mod that won't have any save system, Purgatory, and it's going to also be really easy to put a custom character in our map. Like, let's say if you want the character to start with 3 harvesting fingers, you'll learn how to do it quite easy. So let's get started. First we have to open the modding project. And essentially, once it is done inside the modding project, the only thing we're going to do is actually copy some entities from the interaction showcase, and that's basically going to be it. Okay, so let's get to it. So the first thing we're going to do is file, open level, interaction showcase. You can see it here. Okay, so remember that the objects are actually grouped with the interaction, so this is actually 2 objects. Okay, so I'm going to copy the checkpoint, I'm going to copy this floor, I'm going to copy this mod player setter, 2 of these balls because why not, the sun and the skylight to actually light a little bit the environment, and I'm just going to copy this door over here. And I think I will also copy, one of those. Yeah, and we are also, if you don't see these entities, you click you click G, and then you will be able to see it. And then I'm also going to copy this, which is actually what we're going to use to travel through other levels. Okay. So that's basically it, and I'm just going to copy a door because why not? It's going to copy all the entities of the door. Yeah, it's all there. Okay, we're good. So I'm going to create file, new level, empty level, don't save, and I'm going to save it as single map challenge test. Okay, it's saving, and then I paste all the entities, so here there are, and now I'm just going to create a really simple map. As you see, as I click play, I will start here. Here we are, so it's everything already working. So essentially what you need to do, I'm going to put it on unlit to see it better, but essentially what you need to do, I'm going to also throw a couple of these to showcase. Okay, now I'm going to put this here, and the barrier, I'm just gonna put it here, and just I'm going to put this around here. Of course this doesn't make any sense design wise, but you'll see why I'm doing this. Okay, I'm going to save this. So if I now play, the door is not going to work. We're going to fix that in a second. If I click here, nothing happens, but I can harvest these ones. And I can open this. And I can interact with this. And this will spit me out. Pop. Okay, so everything is working fantastic. It's everything but the door. So what we're actually going to do is we're actually going to ungroup this. Say groups ungroup, and we're gonna grab this, and we say add event, and we're going while real interacting dispatch, and then just really easy, we're going to grab the door handler. We're going to with this selected, we're going to create a reference, and then we're going to search move door, and we're going to connect this with this. Really simple. Yep. I also forgot to put a trigger so I can die, so I'm going here again. And if you notice here, this entity, it's essentially what you use to die. So I'm just going to copy this here, and now if I fall, I will die. Let's try it again. Going to open the door. Now the door opens. I'm going to catch this one, and you will see that if I die, it won't remain the same. Yeah, there's a trigger working. Then I respawn again, and voila! See, it's everything as it was before, except for my death. You can cheat a little bit with that. But yeah, that's essentially it. The only thing you need to know is you need to actually set the mod player setter. Here you can set the things you want when the player starts. So save gameplay, number of harvesting fingers, has comp, for example. Let's activate the long dash. Let's say I want to start with 3 rings. And now, pop, I just have my 3 rings, as you can see, and the long dash. So this is essentially it, but we're actually, let's do something a little bit more complicated. Let's create the launcher for the mod. I'm going to copy this as it is. I'm going to new level, empty level, and I'm going to save it, and I'm going to save it as mod underscore launcher. I'm going to know, I don't know, test single level mod. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we're going to copy this entity, and now just open the level blueprint and get game instance, cast to Inferno game instant. I'm going to convert this to Purgatory, and I'm going to hit spawn mod add. This is actually optional, but if you have other mods that you want also to be able to affect your mod, you just put this here, and that's it. And then we're actually going to open our level, which I don't remember the name. Single map challenge underscore test. Okay. Single map challenge underscore test. Okay, this is it. Let's see. Boom. Yeah, it's working. Okay, so what I am also going to do is actually I'm going to create another map, and I'm going to copy this, this, and this. Oh, and also this. The lights too, but this time I'm going to create another map that I'm going to call save map 2. Just going to put this here. Just going to put this here, and I'm going to say text. We're going to put some text here. Congrats, or whatever. Here we go. This is like the simplest map ever, but it's going to demonstrate something. So the name of the map is map 2. So actually if we go to the first map, single map challenge test, and we select the pit, properties are not going to be shown here because it's grouped with interaction actors. So what we're going to do is right click, groups, ungroup, and you can do this for any kind of object that has interactions of Infernium if you want to see the properties. And if you select the pit, you're going to see, next level name, and Nina menu is the main menu of Infernium. It's not included in the mod, but if you put this, it will work and it will launch you to the main menu of Infernium. But if you put here, why Nina? Because my cat is called Nina, by the way. So if you put here map 2, we save it, by the way, when you're testing, if you press number 1, you make the game go quicker, and that's really useful for testing purposes. Also, another cool one, if you press K, the object you have in front of you will start to blink, and if you press K again when it's blinking, you destroy it. Awesome for testing too. But anyway, we're going to interact with our pit. Boom. And here I am in map 2. So this is how you can actually make a succession of maps, and it's really interesting because let's say that if you want in the map 2 to have, I don't know, make the player start with other entities. So you just go here, you say, okay, I'm going to put the flashlight and 5 rings. Let me save it, and then if I open the succession of the mod, like first we're in the mod launcher, I'm going to play F11 for full screen. Okay, I'm in my map with the things I said in my map, and then I go to map 2 and I will start with the flashlight. And here I am with the 5 harvesting fingers and the flashlight. And if I click again this, it's going to speed me into the menu because I don't have the Nina menu in the mods. Okay, so just for the sake of showcasing, I'm just going to showcase how to copy and make artificial intelligence work. So I'm just going to copy this guy. I'm just going to put it in single map challenge. And let's just put him here. And then we're going to show nap mesh bonds volume because otherwise he won't move. And then we press P, you will see that now we have our nap mesh. It's going to make it bigger so it covers the entire environment. And now we have an enemy moving, and now we have a little bit of a simple pointless challenge. Take in mind that if you press 1, he's going to be quick, so you see? So now the whole game runs quicker. But yeah, that's how you actually make enemies and make maps for single maps without the Purgatory for Infernium. Make sure that when you package your mod, you include all the maps. If you don't know how to do that, you can watch the tutorial. But yeah, this is it. Hope you have a great time. Bye.